Alright, hello, welcome to Jim Games as we continue our playthrough of Welcome to the Moon, a solo campaign full of spoilers. So this is the second time going through these maps, and we're getting to see the second time through. I did not record the first time through on them, so everything you see here is spoiler. If you don't want to see that, don't watch it yet. We are on map number 7, which is going to be mission number 15. This is called the Escape. So basically we have these rockets that we're trying to board and are stacked on top of each other. And right now we have access to this module here of the first spaceship and this module here of this spaceship. And kind of like one of the earlier ones we played, we use robots to make the connections through these tunnels to gain access to other modules and these greenhouses. So with the plant action, we will circle a plant in the greenhouse of the rocket that we write the number in, regardless of whether we have access to the greenhouse or not. The first time we write a number in a greenhouse, we will circle the 2 times bonus if it's not already circled. So I'll talk more about scoring these later. With energy, we circle one of the reactors on the back of the rocket in which we wrote our number. Astronauts work the same as usual, and just like in the last game, a pair of them gives us a wild action to use. The calendars do hurt us in this game. Every time we use one, we get a higher negative score at the end of the game. And then we'll see our missions pretty soon, but right now we're reading in number 132. Security announcement from Governor Zarek to all starships. Beware. A solar eruption is in progress. All systems are in danger. We will manage a way out together. We must evacuate at all cost. General quarters. All hands man your battle stations. We have 3 choices on this one. Beware of the automatic systems, beware of the reactors, or beware of the resources. So 1, 2, or 3, or the bottom of the die. That was a 5, so the bottom is a 2. So that's going to be beware of the reactors. We're going to 115. We will need the reactors at full capacity. Make sure the starships maintain their structural integrity. So we're playing Adventure 7. Temporary event. Take the event cards 160 and 161. Okay. Delving into these campaign cards. $160 and $161. I had one of them sleeved and the other one not sleeved, which means I've seen one of them already, but not the other. We're going to shuffle 160 into one of the 3 draw piles of starship cards, and then 161 goes under that pile. As soon as you draw one of these cards, look for the indicated chapter corresponding to Adventure 7 and immediately go there. Now for Astra Solo, which we're doing, shuffle the card 160 with the 3 Astra effect cards into one of the 3 piles, and then place the other 2 on top, and then 161 goes under the pile. Alright, I'm still going to sleeve number 161, but I can do that off camera at a later time, but that shows me that I've used it before. Set those off the side for right now. Then we go to a certain place at the end of this game. Right now our score is tied, and I'm up against Franklin this time since I won the last game. Let me now roll for our missions for this one. Alright. So there's still one of these mission cards I've never done yet. All right, for A, I'm going to the left. For B, I'm going to the left. And for C, the right. And I still have not played with that one. Okay. So the camera should not show a glare on those, but I get one now. But that's okay. The camera matters most. So for A, I need to circle all of the plants in the very top rocket, and 2 of them are already done, so we just need to circle the final one up there. Number 2 here is to have 7 modules completely numbered in. And then for C, have 3 entire rockets that have all the waters circled in them. Now, water works the same as a lot of the boards that we've done. If you write a number that you've chosen water with into a square that has a water tank on it, I guess those are hexagons, not squares, into a space with water tank on it, you get to circle the water tank. So, in my playthroughs before, that one's always a hard one to do. That's because water is one of the least prevalent cards in the decks. So now we know that we have some actions that are going to be coming up midway through the game or closer to the end of the game that are going to affect us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, and we take our A, B, and C and card 160 and shuffle it all into here. Now I'm not looking at them. I believe we are ready to go. When the A, B, and C come up, we're going to have to cross off one of these 2 times bonuses that we haven't yet triggered. If I circle one first, I get to circle an Astra bonus on the card. And then this card is going at the very bottom. Alright, we start off with 6, 1, and 11. Robots important at the beginning. There are also spots with robots on them in these modules, which I do an immediate robot effect when I fill one in. So what's best for me is to do this. I don't want to give Astra the lightning bolts. It's okay to give astronauts. So I'm going to do 1 robot. So I'm going to put the 1 right here, and that's got a robot in it, so I get 2 robot actions here. We'll use 1 to gain access to this greenhouse, and 1 to gain access up to that module right there. Three, 2, and 4. All right, 2 astronaut. I'm gonna actually turn that 2 into a 0. Remember, with astronauts, you can always add or subtract 1 or 2 from the number you use. So I'm going to make it a 0 and put it into there. 9, 6, and 6. I'm going to do 6 robot. Actually, I think I'll do 9 robot. I'll put the 9 right here. I have access through there. And with the robot, I'll go on up to that one. $10, 10, and 13. So 10 water is definitely the way to go. Put the 10 right here. Circle that water right there. 1/6 of the way to completing C. 10, 10, 7. 7 plant. I won't put the 7 right here, and since I wrote into that box first, I get to circle the 2 times bonus there. And with choosing the plant action, I wrote into this rocket, so I circle a plant on that rocket. So I will score for that greenhouse. The number of plants circled, well, the number of plants circled determines 2, 4, or 7, and then the doubler will double that 2, 4, or 7 points. All right, 7, 4, and 8. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that. 4, and with the energy, circle one of these reactors. Now the ship modules each score when a ship is completed. And we've got that same 2, 4, or 7 depending on how many reactors are circled. And then the doubler for the modules is if you have the water circled in the module. All right, 3, 7, and 8. I think robot is a good option again. Seven robot. Let's put, I think I might want to do the 8 robot. Put, okay, I don't have access to that module or that greenhouse yet. So I'm going to put the 8 right there. What was my other number to choose from? 3? Yeah. I'll just do it there. With that robot, then I might as well gain access to that module. And I didn't circle this earlier when I circled my 2 times bonus. 6, 13, 15. Okay. I'll do 15 astronaut. I'm going to make the 15 a 17 by adding 2. Goes right here, and right there gives me an immediate robot action. And I'll use that to connect up to there. You always have to connect from modules you already have access to. Now I did astronaut, which I cross off that, and it gains me a wild action. $12, $9, and $4. Oh, that 4. No. Well, I can do it on the next row, I suppose. So 4 water. Put the 4 right there. Circle that water. $7, $11, and $8. 7, 8, 11. Seven robot. Since I have access up to here right now, I'll put the 7 right there. That's on a robot, so I get an automatic robot plus the one I chose. So one robot will give me access to that greenhouse. The other robot will give me access over to that module. So here's another chance at some waters. 8, 6, and 12. Well, 5 is better for the water down here. I can always do an X there later to fill in, but I do have a good spot for 12 water. So let's do 12 water. Let's put that right here. And I still got a water there to deal with. 8, 5, 8. Okay, I'm going to do 8. Give away robot. Do 8 plant. Put the 8 there. Circle a plant right there. $14, 9, 5. I'll do 14. No, I'm going to do the 5. Energy, but instead of energy, I'll use this wild and make it water. Put the 5 here. Water. And that's all the water on that starship. So 1/3 of the way to C. 5, 12, 1. 12 energy. I'll put the 12 here, which gives me an immediate robot action. See, I have access to here, so let's gain access up to there. Then I did energy, circling another reactor on that starship. Seven, 5, and 13. I don't like giving... Ooh, I already gave him a lightning bolt. Well, I'm not giving him this lightning bolt. So I got this tray here, my discards, and then the ones I'm not giving to Astra right there. 13 water, I'm going to go right here. Three, 10, and 2. Okay. I'm going to do 3 astronaut, but I'm going to change the 3 by adding 2 to it, making it a 5. That'll give me an immediate robot action. And I still need to gain access to this greenhouse here. And I've used an astronaut, so let's mark that off. Alright, here's B, which means I need to scribble off one of the 2 timeses. So let me scribble off this one here. 8, 11, and 5. Five astronaut, I'll change the 5 into a 6 to go right here. That's an astronaut, and that's another free symbol. A wild symbol. 9, 11, and 14. Let's max out that bottom rocket, shall we? 14 energy. 14 goes here. Circle the last reactor here. And I can now go ahead and score this rocket. So, 2 modules complete. Each module with 3 reactors circled is 7 points. And they're doubled with the water circled. So 7 times 2 here is 14, another 14, 28 points for rocket number 1. The greenhouse can no longer have plants circled in it now, so we'll score that. Only 1 plant circled, so that's 2 points for the greenhouse, times 2, since I've circled that, 4 points for that greenhouse. I have to get rid of another 2 times bonus. I'll just do it on, this one here. Nine, 6, and 4. Okay, I'm going to do the 6 with the calendar. The 6 will go right here. And I'm going to put the X right here in the greenhouse. That's still counted as numbering it, so I get to circle that 2 times. And I get to circle a bonus here. And I scratch off this calendar, meaning I lose a point at the end of the game for doing that. Nine, 11, and with this C, I've got to scratch off another 2 times bonus. So I'll do it up there on the top. 15. It's all energy this time. And these numbers are horrible for me on this turn. I don't have that module open to write numbers into. These numbers can't go into this one or that one. they would have to go into this one here. You have to write a number if you can. Yeah, that's going to kind of ruin that rocket up there, but might as well kind of have to do it. I don't want to give away that lightning bolt to Franklin, so let's use my other bonus. I'm going to do 9 lightning bolt, and I'm going to put the 9 right here. Gives me an immediate robot use. There's my lightning bolt use. And of course, that robot use will get me into that module. Seven. And now we are going to read. This is 7, so we're going to read into 153. It just came out. Several structural weaknesses have been identified on our starships. It comes from the greenhouses. We must reinforce them at all costs. Put the event card back into the box, flip over a new card, and carry on playing. At the end of the game, we're going to 76. Okay. Where were we going before? It was still 76. Alright. I need to write down 153 as the place where we went there. Okie doke. 12 and 10. This will shed light on what we just read, which didn't seem to do anything. I need that 7, so we're going to do it. Give away that one. And I'm going to use my wild to make that 7 water. Put the 7 here, circle that water. And that's 2/3 of the way towards scoring C. Now we're going to read 165. Alert, structural integrity compromised. It's an emergency. Evacuate the starship immediately. Disengagement procedure initiated. Every player must immediately destroy a starship of choice with a non-numbered greenhouse. If all of your greenhouses are numbered, nothing happens. To destroy a starship, cross it off completely. You can no longer number or do any action on the destroyed starship. The destroyed starship will not earn you any points. All the airlocks can still be activated, and the airlocks which pass through the starship always allow access to the other starships. Put the event card back into the box, flip over a new card, and carry on playing. Then we have 2 choices of where to go at the end of this, depending on whether I win or not. Okay. Well, since this one's kind of messed up already, and we don't have a numbered greenhouse there, we will cross that one off. Ouch and yuck. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 2 times I did not give a card to Astra. It went over there into that other pile. So we are fine there. A, B, and C are still in here. They will still do the same things in addition to flipping over these cards now. And I still have one starship or one greenhouse that can be having its 2 times canceled out. And I don't even have access to it to put a number in there yet to beat Astra to it. So I need to work on that. Two, 4, and 11. Well, I need to give the robot away. Four energy. I'll put the 4 right here with the energy that circles a reactor. This ship right here won't even score if I don't do an energy with that. And I can't do an energy with that because I can't put a number there. I should have destroyed that starship. Then I don't know if the water tanks would have counted for me. 1, and then there's the cancellation of this 2 times bonus. And the flipping over of my B mission. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've only got 5 numbered right now, so there's no way that I would still score that this round. And once again, I'm stuck with having to give him a robot instead of using it myself, unless I want to give him 6 points. Okay. Well, the problem is I can't write any of these numbers in. So I'm going to be taking my first system error here. That gives me a free robot use, though. I think instead of going over to there now, let's go on up to gain access to that module. All right, 13, 8, and 8. Not what I wanted with water. $13 robot. I'll put the 13 here, and that's 2 robots I get to do. So 1 up to there, and 1 to go up to there. $14, 9, 13. Okay. I'm going to do 9 plant. I'm going to put the 9 right there. No, I can do it here. 9 there. Circle that plant. And that right there has completed A for 7 points. Seven, 7, 7. We'll do a 7 robot. 7 here. And with the robot, we'll gain access up to there. $12, $4, $9. $12 energy. We'll put 12 here. Circle that energy there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modules completed. Need just one more for that. 9, I need a number between 4 and 7 to get that. There it is, 6, 11. So I'm giving him the robot, and I'm going to take 6 water. That goes there, circle the water, and that's 3 starships with all of the water circled on it. So I get the 10 points for C. As soon as I get a 7th module numbered up, I will end the game. So there's 10. Now, A would be flipped, but it's already flipped. There aren't any more of these 2 times bonuses to deal with. 6, and then this card will also do no good. That's already flipped. 9. So, let's see. Well, I can end the game. Do I want to right now? Maybe I probably should. I don't know. Nine robot. I can't do a 9 robot. I don't have access to that spot. Okay, I guess I'm going to do 6 plant. 6 is the only number that I can write in. So I'll write it right here. It gives me a robot action though, which I guess I'll connect into that greenhouse. But all those plants are already circled. 5, 11, 5. $11 robot. I'll put the 11 in there, and with the robot I'll connect over to there. $13, 3, and 15. $13 robot. I'll put the 13 in here. You can only score a greenhouse if you write a number in it. Alright, with the robot action, I will connect over to that greenhouse, which I've never connected to yet. And the game still does go on. 7, 8, and 8. Okay, I'm going to do 8 water, put it right there, circle the water, And that's 7 modules scored, which is going to give me the 4 points for B. And for completing all 3 missions, that will end the game at this point in time. So let's tally up Franklin's score first. Franklin started out with 19, being a level 4. He got 4 times 1 extra points and a fixed 15. So right here we're looking for lightning bolts. I know I gave him 1. That was the only one. So 6 points there. For 4 pointers, those are the plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 44 points in plants. That's 50 right now. Water and astronaut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are the 3 pointers. 21, that makes 71. Everything else is 2 pointers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 points. That makes 93, 97, 112. I have to beat 112 points to beat Franklin here. So we're going to score up what we can on each of the starships or the rockets. Only complete modules will score. It's going to be nothing for this one because there were no reactors at all circled. So total wipeout there. However, the greenhouse will still score, but there were no plants circled there, so nothing on the greenhouse. For rocket number 3, 1 completed module with 1 reactor. That's 2 points for the module. It's doubled for the water being circled, so 4 points. The greenhouse didn't have a number, so no score. Rocket number 4 was scoreless because of our catastrophe. Number 5, this module scored with 2 reactors, 4 points. No doubling, so 4 points for that. It's not looking good. Our greenhouse, 1, not doubled, so that's 2 points. And then for this one up here, 1 module at the 2 rate, so that's 4 points. Doubled, that's 8. And then the greenhouse was the full 7, but not doubled, so 7 points. All right, missions score me 21. Then over here, 9 there, nothing there, 4 there, 12, 4, 28. I got a -1 and a -5 right there. Okay, welcome back. Video ran out of storage, so I had to redo this. Luckily, I got through the whole game and even down to the scoring, but I didn't get to say the final scores. I had 72. Franklin had 112, so a definite loss for me. And according to our chapter, if I had at least 120 points, we'd go to 76, but that was not the case, so we're going to 145. We were on the brink of disaster. Once again, we are now in a very difficult situation. Fortunately, you did follow my orders. With my knowledge, there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon for humankind here in Neo Solaris. So, on our next game, this will be our board. It's the final board of the 8 boards in this game. So, very entertaining game. I'd pick it up if I were you, unless this is not your cup of tea. But I don't think you'd be watching this far if it wasn't. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.